Nice to meet you. My name is Louie. I was born and raised in Japan, and I'm a mother of 4. I started YouTube to share the beauty of calligraphy with the world. I've filmed a day in my life in Japan, including the food and how I spend my time. Please have a look if you're interested. I hope you enjoy watching our Naradora daily life, from meals and bath time to $1 shops, snacks, and character games. It would make me happy if you could have fun following along with us from the moment you wake up until you go to bed at night. Today I'm going to share what a day in the life of a mom living in Japan looks like. For breakfast, I usually just have leftovers from the previous night's dinner or whatever is quick and easy to whip up.
When I wake up in the morning, I prepare meals for the children.
I am currently 29 years old. My children are aged 1, 3, 5, and 7. The youngest child will be eating later, so I am preparing breakfast for 3 people. While I was steaming the ham and eggs, I reheated the miso soup. Basically, Monday to Friday are the days for going to school or work. Miso soup is a quintessential Japanese soup made by dissolving miso paste into a stock, dashi, typically prepared from kombu, dried kelp, or katsuobushi, bonito flakes. It commonly features a variety of ingredients such as 1. Tofu, vegetables, shellfish. I heard my youngest child crying, so I rushed over to them. Since we cook our rice in the evening, we usually freeze the leftovers in plastic wrap to use for breakfast the next morning. Mix the frozen rice, heat it in the microwave, with salmon flakes. Although it's easy to eat when shaped into rice balls, onigiri, today I'm serving it directly in a bowl. Our family often uses these kinds of seasonings, furikake, for breakfast. Japanese people love bread, especially for breakfast. Many prefer bread, but my family eats a mix of Japanese and Western food, about half and half. The youngest child's name is Kuma. I usually let them sleep in until they wake up naturally. However, on days like today when they wake up early, it's quite a struggle to get breakfast ready on time. They've started walking and getting into mischief. It seems like they enjoyed the salmon flakes, so I'm going to finish getting everything ready now. Darn, I forgot to buy milk too. Our family drinks milk every morning with breakfast. These are dishes featuring popular children's characters. In Japan, anpanman is particularly popular. Today's breakfast consisted of 1. Miso soup, 2. Salmon rice, 3. Fried eggs, 4. Ham. It's 6:45 a.m., so I'm going to go wake up the kids. This is a character called Chikawa, which has recently become very popular in Japan.
Papaは?
Papa, まだあるよ。お仕事だよ。
Everyone struggles with mornings. All the children have woken up, but one of them has gone straight back to bed. The third Tenma fell back asleep, so the remaining 3 of us will go ahead and have breakfast. I often eat fried eggs and ham with mayonnaise or soy sauce. Whenever even a small amount of food waste is produced, I make sure to put it in a bag and dispose of it straight away. Once the children have finished breakfast, I clear away the dishes used in the morning and reset the sink.
大丈夫？食べれんかったら残していいけんね。
Once I've finished the washing up, I'll make some barley tea. tea bag into this bottle and add water or hot water to brew. You won't be able to drink it immediately, so let it sit for a while to develop the flavor. All around the world, Mum's mornings are incredibly busy. Cold brew the tea bags and keep them chilled in the fridge. First, the primary school student, Yuzuki, leaves the house, followed by the secondary school student, Tsumugi. In Japan, students basically go to school carrying these pink bags called randosuru. I run the washing machine through to the drying cycle about 3 times a day. I take a breath of the fresh morning air. Once the washing machine is running, I'll head outside to do some sweeping. It's getting warmer, and the morning air feels even more refreshing. Every day, tree nuts fall on the ground, so I sweep up in the morning. There's a lot of nature where we live. There's plenty of greenery at the entrance and in the garden, which is a source of comfort all year round. They only just started being able to go out wearing shoes a week ago, so they seem to be having a lot of fun. Tenma woke up late. Since childcare starts at 9:30 a.m., we are in a bit of a hurry. Tenma's all ready to go, so I'm heading off to childcare now. They pack their change of clothes, a water bottle, and chopsticks into a backpack, and commute while wearing their school uniform over their regular clothes. Parents drop their children off at childcare by car in the morning. I've just dropped off my 3 kids and come out for a morning walk. My son is absolutely thrilled because there are always stray cats in this park. Since we don't have any pets at home, I find it quite a novelty whenever I spot a cat. We grew apart quickly, but it's still a good memory. Walking through nature in the morning, you can really hear the insects and birds singing. Starting the day actively like this makes me feel incredibly positive and refreshed. Since Kuma is still small, I am taking care of him at home. My mother also joined me today, and we enjoyed a morning walk together. Over the last few years, global warming has caused spring in Japan to become much shorter. As a result, activities in the park during the early morning have become the most comfortable time to be out, as the sunlight isn't too strong yet. There is a famous Studio Ghibli animation in Japan called Totoro. I absolutely love it, and coming to this park often reminds me of it. These beautiful pink flowers are called azaleas. Japan has 4 distinct seasons, and you can see different flowers and landscapes in each of them. I was wondering what it was reacting to, and then I saw there was a tiny ant.
どこどこ？あ、本当や。アリさんにやられる。
I work from home, so I am able to look after my children. However, it is generally common for people to return to work as soon as their child turns 1.
食べれた？もう一回する？せーの。あ、本当すごい。ありがとうさ。それも？あ、ぽいぽい。ぽいした。
I went to a 100 yen shop after exercising. It features a wide variety of products, ranging from daily necessities, stationery, and tableware to lifestyle goods and beauty products. This is a 100 yen shop called Daiso, but there are other options as well, such as Seria and Kandu, which focus more on design. It is a very popular shopping destination for Japanese people, where most items can be purchased for just 100 yen. I'm going to grab McDonald's at the drive-thru and have a meal with my mom at my parents' place.
はい。はい、ありがとうございます。
While my son was fast asleep after getting tired out, I took the time to enjoy a relaxing meal. I had a filet-o-fish and a shake, while my mother had the teriyaki chicken.
家やったらね。
I've returned home. I'm going to open the windows to let some fresh air in. I'm going to turn on the aquarium light and start organizing the items I bought at the 100 yen store. My husband loves fish and keeps several kinds, including arowanas, guppies, and medica. My husband and I usually choose savory snacks for ourselves, while we mostly pick out sweet character-themed treats for the children. You can find plenty of snacks and drinks at 100 yen shops, but larger value-sized items are typically sold at supermarkets or pharmacies. You can choose 7 of your favorite flavors of umaibo for 100 yen. There were many different variations of the character illustrations, and I chose them myself. I also bought the supplies the children need for school. Some items aren't priced at $1, but everything I bought today was purchased for exactly $1 each. I'm giving a bag of Anpenman Corento to my son as a snack. Corento is a traditional Japanese snack made by kneading wheat flour with water, sugar, and yeast. The dough is shaped into small cylinders and deep fried to create a signature crunchy texture. Japan has been experiencing a major Sanrio boom lately, especially with snacks that come with collectible stickers. The term dagashi refers to inexpensive snacks and sweets manufactured and sold specifically for children. The barley tea I made this morning is ready, so I'm going to have a drink and take a breather. In Australia, it is very common for households to enjoy drinking tea, such as barley tea or green tea. I'm going to get some work done before the kids get home. I was active in the morning on this day, but basically, I've been in this state the whole time from when the children left until they got back home. Around 3 o'clock p.m., the children gradually start coming home.
Wow! 毛虫？嘘？もう出た？ちょっと待って。ほんとや。わあ！毛虫だ。
It's a stinging caterpillar that often appears in the summer, and it really hurts if you get stung by one. They're frequently found on the pine trees growing in the garden.
見た感じおらんけどな。
It was dangerous because they could sting, so I got rid of them using an extermination spray. While I was doing this, Tsumugi's preschool bus arrived, so I went to pick her up. Once they start primary school, they'll have homework, so I make sure they always finish it as soon as they get home. The daily workload consists of the following. 1. One worksheet. Reading the textbook aloud. Practicing kanji characters. It is roughly that amount of work every day. As a mother, I finish marking, and in the meantime, the children enjoy themselves. Then I also do what I like. I will prepare the brushes and ink to get ready for calligraphy. I started practicing calligraphy when I was in my second year of primary school, and I have continued to write every day even now that I am an adult. The phrase is read as kagaku shite jotatsusu, learning from the basic and progressing to the advanced. It refers to the process of starting with familiar fundamentals and elementary matters, then gradually progressing to achieve a deep and advanced understanding of academic principles or truth. I am currently focusing on raising my children, but once things settle down a bit, my dream is to become a calligraphy teacher. I exhibit about 2 pieces of work every month. We've put together a project where we turn popular foreign names into kanji characters. To start things off, let's look at the name Tom. There are many types of kanji, and each has a different meaning, so please tell me your names in the comments. If you have any requests for things you would like me to write, I'm looking forward to hearing them. The first kanji represents property, wealth, and the abundance or blessings of life. Even though the pronunciation is the same, the meaning changes depending on the kanji characters you choose. This allows you to infuse the name with your own specific wishes and feelings. The second kanji represents future goals, dreams, and aspirations. This name embodies the wish for a rich and dream-filled life, as well as the hope of possessing the abundant talent needed to make those dreams come true. On sunny days, children often spend their time outdoors. I will enjoy country life by doing things like watering the plants and harvesting vegetables. I enjoy home gardening and looking for insects here. Every summer, I often catch beetles and stags to raise their larvae. In the evening, after picking up my son from childcare, I start preparing dinner. The rice for the rice cooker is inside this rice bag. Cook this in batches of approximately 1 to 5 cups. Go. I'll mediate the brothers' quarrel while getting ready to cook the rice. Every evening, the arguments between the brothers always heat up. Since it happens every single day, I don't let it bother me. After a little bit of time passes, they always start playing together again. Rice is the fruit of a plant in the grass family, primarily composed of carbohydrates. It is the staple food of Japan and also serves as the base ingredient for sake and various sweets. Our family is large, so we cook the maximum amount of rice every day. It usually finishes cooking in about 50 minutes. Let's have some miso soup with clams today. I'm going to deep fry these white fish fillets I bought at the supermarket. Just fry them in oil heated to 180 degrees until they're golden brown and crispy. And they're done. The main dish will be fried white fish, but I will also prepare other items such as natto and cucumber. Once the shells in the miso soup have opened, today's meal is ready. In Japan, a meal typically consists of rice, a soup, and various side dishes. Dinner was just ready when my husband got home. They are grilling the meat I bought on the way home, so I am going to help carry it to the table. White rice is cooked using an appliance called a rice cooker. Use a rice paddle to scoop the rice and place it into the bowl. You can take the spring onions we just chopped and add them to things like natto or miso soup to eat together. Natto usually comes with a sauce packet, so I typically just mix it well and pour it over a bowl of rice. It is delicious on its own, but it tastes even better when served over rice. Cucumber is typically eaten with moromi, which is a soft, paste-like condiment with a flavor similar to miso. It is also delicious when served as a dip for cabbage and other vegetables. When there isn't enough food on the table, I often have tamago kake gohan by putting a raw egg over warm white rice. On this occasion as well, my husband and eldest daughter finished their meal with a bowl of egg over rice. After dinner is finished, the children eat their favorite ice cream. After finishing a meal, it is common to have a bath. Japanese people usually fill the bathtub with hot water and soak in it. Although I have days where I just take a shower, I generally prefer to soak in the bath up to my shoulders to warm up. Every time I use the bath, I clean it immediately afterward. The process involves 1. Washing it with a dedicated cleaner. 2. Rinsing it thoroughly. Setting it to refill and waiting for the water to heat up. Today, I'm going to put a bath bomb in the tub and enjoy it. We'll be putting things like bath salts and bath bombs into the water to enjoy bath time with the children. I bought this bath bomb at a 100-yen shop. Some little mascots of sushi and cinnamon roll came out from inside. The lunch for today was egg sushi. After I get out of the bath, I spend my time doing whatever I like until I go to bed. On this day, they were playing with the Play-Doh set we had just bought. Usually, however, they spend most of their time playing games on the Switch or watching YouTube. By the way, this wheat clay is made primarily from flour, water, and salt. It is a type of Play-Doh that is safe for even small children to play with. I played Switch games until bedtime that day as well. Mario is very popular in Japan. The whole family, from young children to the elderly, can have a great time playing together. This concludes the one-day shoot with 4 Japanese mums. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.